Hello, John here, also known as Veninator, and welcome back to the TGC Tours. So this week we're at the Myrtle Beach Invitational at Ketchibanek Club. Hopefully I said that correctly. So last week was a bit of a disappointing week in general. We didn't do overly well overall. We got 15 under, which is, yeah, it got us in about 48th place or roughly though. Not sure exactly the position we ended up in, but we weren't near the top of the table, let's just say that. But we did make the cut again. So that means 6 events where we've made the cut, which is really positive. Let's try and have a consistent, strong week this week, and yeah, let's get our confidence back up a little bit. But let's see what this settings are like for this round number 1. I have not played on this golf course at all, so I have no idea what it's like. But hopefully, you know, we do well here. So we've got blue tees, pin set 1, got low wind speeds, fairway, green, and green firmness and green speed are all defaults. So let's see what they are. So the fairways are firm, the greens are firm, and the green speed is fast. Okay. Right, let's try and start well here. Goal is to try and be consistent this week, hopefully. And rather than focusing on getting top 10 or anything like that, I'm just going to try and play well and get my confidence up a little bit after last week. Hopefully we can play well and yeah, and that can happen. Oh, very flat start. A lot of bunkers, okay.
And it's right in front of us. We have a par 4 first
Interesting.
hole. Let's get on our horse here, rip it into the fairway, and we'll take it from there.
Okay, so I've hit it well, but I don't know if this is going to get over the bunker. That's maybe a bit of a silly shot to go for.
Let's have a good one.
Maybe designed to catch people out, that one. Okay, so if I go 1 up, that should be enough. Okay, let's just go for this here. 98%. Okay, that's looking okay. It's a bit long.
Nice.
But decent.
14 feet to the
This is a very strange looking course to begin with. Yeah, so they're quite fast greens here. Yeah, very strange, very flat. Oh, and that's a good putt. That's a positive. There you go. So we got 1 under straight away on a very strange looking course, which I'm not sure. I don't mind it so far. It's quite nice to have a bit of a change. So yeah, hopefully, you know, it'd be interesting to see how the rest of this course looks. Yeah, very flat. I guess the whole thing's flat. I'm going to go with the gap wedge and just slightly lower the distance on here.
Nice swing onto that one.
Hit it fast, which maybe go to the left. I did aim a little bit to the right, so that might work out well. See how much this bounces. Not much at all.
Like that, won't you?
That's a good shot.
And this one is for the bird.
And it's another downhill putt here. 2 in a row. Oh. That didn't turn at all this time.
This one's just a 5-footer.
Okay, well, we're alright.
Right there.
Bit disappointing that that's a par, but I mean, 1 under through 2 is a good start.
1 under par.
And yeah, as I say, trying to just be consistent here. And for that tee shot was good. We got a par out of it. I'm happy with that, really.
Now on the 3rd.
Yeah, the bead it did not move the way I expected it to, unfortunately. It should probably hit this fairly straight, and I think it will just go into the fairway. It's a little bit to the left, but it's in an easy place, really.
That was a good one.
Quite a lenient looking course, this one so far. Whether or not it stays that way, I do not know. Oh no, I didn't hit it with full. Right, okay, that's actually worked out better than I thought. I didn't think it was going to get over the mound on the green there.
Distance dialed in on that one.
I thought I'd have to hit that with 100%
here we go. This one for birdie.
104% or 101% or something like that. But yeah, there you go. That's a birdie again. So far, so good on this. So yeah, playing some good swing motions, etc. I've got a good swing path and swing tempo going on at the moment, and it's keeping me in a good position. 2 under through 3. Through 3 is what I was trying to say. Okay, so the driver will get there, but it'll be a bit too far, really. So I've aimed down a little bit. I've added some forward spin to it. Is that going to be... Let's just go with this. 98% again. So again, not getting the power I want.
Second shot on the 4th.
Not sure it made much difference there. Okay, so I want to aim it about there, which means actually aiming it forward a bit may be the right way to go. Oh no, that's skipping away quite aggressively. Should have applied spin maybe, but okay.
I think
Well,
I'll
I'm not
let your
maybe
putting
about
do
it
the
really. I should have
talking here
applied
from
spin or
way
less
out.
power. Right. Just decided not to actually correct for this at all,
Looking really
which was
good.
the right decision because we got a birdie.
Ooh, that
There
drops,
you
and
go.
that's your second
Okay, I'm
birdie in
glad
a
that
row.
worked out. I wasn't sure how much the beads would
Currently
make an effect on
3
that.
under par for
After
the
that
day.
missed putt I had earlier, I thought they're probably not going to move a lot, and that turned out to be the correct thing to do.
And this one is a
So yeah, the
par
greens
3.
aren't at the moment particularly problematic, but that can all change. That was a good shot, and it's in the right direction. It's maybe not enough power because I did add some spin to it.
That'll do
So
for the
shorten the
approach.
distance. Turns out that was not
Here
the
we
right decision.
go. This is for birdie.
Only very slightly
Going
adjusted,
towards that hole.
and that was the right
That's
choice
in there.
again.
It's your 4th birdie of the day.
So yeah, 4 birdies out of 5 holes is a great start.
And 4 under par after that hole.
Yeah, very happy with this beginning. So far, the course, it's been okay. I mean, I've been hitting it well, actually.
And we are on
The
the 6th
timing,
hole
etc.,
now.
has been pretty good. So that's probably part of the reason here. But yeah, so far, it's been manageable. That's the first bad hit I've hit, but it's in a good position anyway. It's in the fairway. I decided to club down there just to be on the safe side. Okay, so I'm just going to go, yeah, I'll go with the 3-wood here. Hit it fast. Let's go to the left, which is where that bunker is. But it's not going to get there. So we're okay.
I'll take that.
Decent.
Okay, 3rd shot.
Okay, so this is a flop shot. Partial flop shot. I didn't hit it quite well enough, but it's rolling. Hopefully it can... Yeah, that's okay. Roll fairly
Go to
close.
5 under for the round if you sink this.
Okay, this is going to be an interesting one. How much is this going to move? I would usually compensate more for that, and I should have this time, but I really wasn't sure how much that was actually going to move.
Setting up here with a 4-foot putt.
Okay, well, it's a par.
Nicely.
Par on a par 5 is not obviously ideal, but we've got 4 birdies so far already, so I'm pretty happy. And yeah, that's a bit unfortunate. The flop shot wasn't quite good enough, really, and then the putt, it was hard to read that.
Okay, a longer par
After all,
4
it wasn't
on
moving
this
a lot
hole.
before, and then it moved quite dramatically that time around. Of course, the beads were faster, so it makes sense, but
Decent looking tee shot, I
I don't
think.
know. It added enough doubt to me that I didn't want to go for it.
Okay, we've got about 165 yards to go here.
Okay. Right, I'm going to go with the club down and try and 101% this. Right, hit it too fast.
Get to the right.
The distance would have been fine by the looks of it.
Well, that'll do for now.
So the distance was fine, but
no.
no. Okay, let's see where this ends up. I've put more pace than usual on this. Something about these greens felt slow, despite the fact that there's 162s.
Drop this on in and you'll get a par.
Unfortunately, this is looking like our first bogey, and it isn't. That's a great putt. There you go. If I do say so myself, that was a good putt.
You're gonna stick right
Positive. We needed that to go in, and it has. So it's kept our momentum going. So 4 under is a great start through 7.
Teeing up
Let's
here
try and keep this momentum going. That was good. Okay. %98 again. But this is going to end up in a great place.
Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, happy with that. Okay. Oh, that's a nice, perfect tempo chip. Went a bit far, but
here's a 9-foot putt.
Overall, that was nice. Got my headphones on as well, and that was a really nice sound when it hit that chip.
Was amazing.
And there you go, that's a positive hole again, so that's another birdie. We're playing well, we're playing strong, consistent golf here, which is exactly what I'm aiming for, really. I think sometimes I get into my head a bit too much, and I try to be too aggressive and too perfect with the shots, which ends up causing more problems than it solves a lot of the time. But yeah, just trying to play well, essentially, without thinking about the position or anything like that.
Looks like about 150 yards to go.
Okay, lower this a little bit. I'm going to go with a pitching wedge. It's to left at the moment.
Right.
Yeah, that's a
And
shame.
do.
But it's in a good position.
Good luck here. 18 feet to the cup.
It's not a disappointing shot or anything like that. It's a shame it wasn't a little bit closer. Oh, that was a good effort.
Here we go. This is for par.
Oh, wow, I see that one didn't turn. Okay, so it was maybe to do with how I'm hitting it. There's too much pace on the ball. There you go, 5 under through the front 9 is great way to start.
Now on the 10th.
And yeah, I do like this course. It's a bit different to what we played recently. Ah, no, hit it too fast. But into a good position. Again, it wasn't a particularly risky shot to go for, which is why I ended up doing it. Okay, so I've applied some spin to this.
Come on,
should stop it bouncing quite as far. And that's worked out really nicely.
Another approach. Nice. 4 feet left.
And there you go, another birdie.
And as that
yeah, these greens are a little bit hard to read at times. Not so much that I've struggled to putt, but they don't move really at all, which I can imagine causing people problems. They could cause me problems as I was further away.
Looks like par 3 on this one.
It seems like a safe bet if you're doubting it to just hit it straight and see what happens when you're putting on this.
Yep, that's
no. 98% and to the left, not a good combination. Oh, and there's water.
On that approach, but
I was very lucky.
Okay, second shot on the 11th.
Hit that with full power, about a little bit over full power actually. And I actually didn't know you could hit a chip over 100% power. Or at least I never have, as far as I'm aware. For 103%. Oh, that's a shame.
It's going right by the hole, isn't it?
But that was a tricky green. It's a shame. If I'd hit 100% chip, I think that would have been fine. But I didn't realise that I could actually 103% it, which I guess it would have been common sense to say that you can do that. But I've never really done it. So I noticed that I've done it. Okay. I'm sure I probably have at some point. Okay, so I just went for a safer shot, club down a little bit, just so make sure it stays in this fairway.
205 yards out from here.
I'm going to go with this here. Ah, no, 98% and to the left. This could be water. Oh, it's not.
Approach was a bit wayward.
So all that's happening here with my score is that consistency is starting to slow down a little bit. But that was a good recovery chip.
Fantastic. Here we go. 4 par.
And there we go. We got a par.
Okay, 5 under par after that one.
5 under is a good place to be at this point. 5 under through 12. Let's try and keep this going and try and stay positive. Try and stay consistent. Gonna go over this way. I moved at the last second there.
Had some mustard on it.
Which is probably for the best, because I think we would have been into the rough otherwise. Okay, so this is a tricky one. Okay. It's a tricky chip, this. And it's skidded off quite a bit. I did actually apply spin that time.
Be a birdie on the scorecard if you drop this.
It's in a decent position, but this is where the weakness was coming in. I'm not overly good at chips, especially that was a very tough chip. That was a good putt, though. Just about went in, but I'm happy that it did. 6 under again.
6 under par.
But yeah, that chip, that's a tough chip for me. I wasn't sure exactly how to hit that. But it's worked out. It got close enough that I was able to put it just.
5 for this hole.
Hopefully this will be okay. It's going very close to that bunker.
The fairway.
But yeah, we're fine.
All right, we've got an elevated green. Might need some more club.
Okay, so this is, what's that? That's the next, yeah, so it's 12 yards up, so it's 252. which puts it in a very awkward place here, in between my clubs. I only hit 95%, unfortunately, but I think it's made it. Oh, we got lucky there, but the right sort of luck. That's a
Tell you
fantastic
what, that
shot.
was that's some great golf I just saw on this hole.
I mean,
Next
I
putt
wish that was
for
all
Eagle.
intentional.
Here's a putt for Eagle. Careful with this
That
one.
was definitely fortune. Well, it's
Oh, it's
luck
going right
rather
by the
than skill there, but
5 feet left to go.
oh well.
Oh
And I
yeah,
didn't get
that's
an eagle,
great
unfortunately,
stuff.
but a birdie. So yeah,
Okay, that's
okay, 7 under.
under par for the moment.
It's been a very solid first round here. Really happy with it. There's been a few
This
inconsistencies
hole,
here and there.
par 3.
Got lucky with that one a minute ago. Oh, look at this. This is just like a completely open field, essentially, I'm hitting into with a hole in the middle. Okay, so looking. So it's 10, and then it's an extra 4. So it's 263 yards. Oh, no, it's not. What am I doing? It's 239, take away an extra 6. So it's 233 to the pin. I'm going to go with the 3 iron here. 100%. And let's see exactly if it bounces across to the hole a little bit. Unfortunately, I hit it 2 left. But that's looking great, actually. Not rolling as much as I was hoping, but that's
8 under
good.
par is waiting for you if you sink this putt.
I mean, this is a tricky putt. So I'm not expecting this to go in. But it's a decent read of it. Needed more pace, yeah. Just what the commentary just said there. I needed more pace. But yeah, pretty good. That's an interesting hole, but there wasn't much to it, but it's just trying to figure out an elevation change, essentially.
You got some good contact on that one.
Okay, that was a decent shot. Should be in the middle of the fairway. Yeah. Okay, so there's actually some elevation on here that doesn't make this easy. As easy as I'd want it to. Okay, so I hit that fast. The elevation was turning it to the right, but it hasn't done it enough.
Nice.
Put me close.
21 feet to the cup from here.
This is another straight one, really. I'll actually hit it a bit right. Oh. And that might have actually been enough.
And this putt for the birdie.
But it's a birdie.
After that one, you are at 8 under par.
Yeah, 8 under. Solid round here. 8 under through 16 is a solid round.
We've got a long par 4 staring us down on this one.
It's nice to have a bit of a better result coming on here than my last week. Really struggled with the last course. This one, not as much.
And we've got about 150 yards to the pin from here.
Okay, so it's 8 up, basically. So it's 158. Gonna go here. Hit it slow and only 98%, but that's looking solid. It's looking like a good shot. Yeah, decent.
And there we go. Nice little approach shot. All right, 8 feet to the cup.
Let's see if this turns enough, and it has. Solid again.
That's back-to-back
yeah, so great consistency going on here. We're hitting some good shots. So, of course, we hit it fast or slow. We're not as good as these people in the big leagues. But, yeah, the tempo is definitely much better than it used to be. I used to struggle to hit it this consistently. So, yeah, real positive to be had from how we play these days. Oh, please get over that. Yeah, it has. There we go.
Nicely done. Okay, about 170 yards to the pin.
Okay. I'm going to go with the 8 iron and play a bit of a safer shot, I think. So I did hit 100%. I've hit it a bit right, unfortunately, and that's not good. That's unfortunate.
I don't know what that was. Just a little off on that approach. This is what our third shot's looking like.
Oh, wow. I wasn't expecting that to get so high up. Oh, fortunate that that's rolling back down. I wasn't expecting that chip to fly up the hill. I thought I'd just really struggle to hit that up the hill. Ah, it's a shame.
Right by.
It's a shame. 9 under would have been a great first score, but 8 under is still very good, so I'm happy with that. There you go, so a really positive first round. Starting well this week. Let's hope we can have another good round in round number 2, and yeah, until then, I'll see you very soon. Goodbye.